Welcome back to Fire Emblem Sacred Stones. This is Paper Hero, and we are on the final mission of part 1 of the game. But before I can talk about what happens after that, we gotta actually finish it. Here we are in Renval. Now this place is gonna look a little familiar since we already did this level, I think. I believe. Should be right about that, yeah. Anyway, Orson over here is taking us to the captive prince. Or so he says. He's also being very unhelpful. Poor Orson, his king's dead. I think he looks broken up about that, so we should probably let him mourn a bit. Anyway, he seems nice enough. Bracelet, yes. Oh. So Orson over here wants the bracelet. I wonder why. I was hoping the scene wouldn't be terribly long for this stage, but I guess that was wishful thinking. I know it's going to be a pretty long mission. It's actually got a really interesting, kind of something new, as every chapter's been adding, basically. This one has... Oh no, Orson, you're not taking the bracelets because you got those evil eyes. Joke's on set, though. Orson doesn't have any weapons. I took them already. But yeah, new twist for the end of the stage. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. I'm not worried at all, but... We all know how Seth is a classed-up cavalier. We actually get to fight another classed-up boss for this mission, and it should be the start of, classed-up bosses from here on out, which is why the game gets harder and harder. Anyway, Seth's putting the heat on Orson right now, because so many suspicious things. Oh, he somehow had a sword. If you're new to this game, though, and you're thinking right now, oh, we're fighting a classed-up guy, well, Orson was a classed-up unit. He's not the boss here, so, hate to spoil that, really, but we're not fighting him yet. Or at all, I don't know. It depends on things. That's the boss. We saw him in a scene earlier. He was talking to good old Valter, the Moonstone. He's his adjutant. I don't know how you actually pronounce it, but I think adjutant? Oh no, he's on the red team now. Anyway, we got this guy right where we want him. We could just move over 3 spaces and finish him off. Except no, he's going to go over the throne, I think. This should be the same stage as when we used Ephraim. Anyway, so Ephraim's not really a prisoner. We're not freeing him. We're caught in a trap. Blah, blah, blah. Something. They must have had some sort of trap rigged to the bridge, I guess. Some explosives or other, I don't know. But the bridge is gone and I can't run away. Not that I was going to. Anyway. A little bit of preparation here, I think. It might be time to get rid of Gilliam, actually. So we can try and train her. I don't see it happening, but it might. Gilliam's just too slow. Let's take a look at what we got here. Rapier's almost gone, that's fine. You could use a vulnerary. Get you a big one. You've got one. Your hatchet's running out, but that's planned. I'd like to get you a sword too. I have to buy it. Still got a decent amount of funds, we'll manage. You're good on lockpicks. In later games you could combine two vulneraries that were kind of low, or two weapons even, but alas, this game isn't ready for that. You do not need that. If anything, you might need it. Or, better yet, you can take it. I don't need that. For that matter, I don't need this either. Okay, we should be looking good. Alright. Yes, this is the same... No? It's offset a little. It has more to it. They would have started... No? It looks like a similar map, but it's altogether different. Okay, but it's still Renval. I don't know why I thought they were the same. So, spear users, bunch of them. We are ready. Almost one-shots him. Oh, he's too strong. Not that I'm complaining about that. Wait, let's take a look at the boss real quick. He's got something I want. He doesn't. I'm thinking of a different game. Never mind. Let's take a... I think it might be in a chest. Thinking something. Anyway. He's a general. This is a classed up knight. They can use all three weapons. They have a tremendous amount of defense. That's 15 right there. I don't have anyone with close. You've got 8. 6. Yeah, he's big. He's very big. But he's got a little less resistance. Not much, because he's a boss and whatever. He's a class up guy. Yeah, I couldn't do too much through his resistance. Despite him being a general and being not very good at that. Even you can sort of help. But those are sword users right there. You're safe here, though. Yeah, I like this a lot better, actually. You are troublesome to me. This ups your avoid a little bit, so I want it. I don't care if I don't care about the archer. Whatever. Seth's usefulness is just about expired, though. I'm pretty much done with him for good. Oh, I miss my Myrmidon. I'm so sad still. It's actually good experience points, though, for Nimi. Oh, good dodge, good dodge. Maybe 2? No. That can go to Archer. I would have cried so hard if that was a critical chance and it actually landed the crit, thus ending it. Oh look, reinforcements. I forgot these guys showed up so quickly. It's been a turn. So now, for the first time ever, we have both lords. One of them much better than the other. Anyway, I think whoever's in front, I can't actually tell. I'm gonna guess Kyle, I think. He's got a backup. Ephraim can handle these guys by himself, honestly. He's fine. I bet Cavaliers will show up here or something like that, though. Just a guess. No actual proof or anything, but... That's Ford. That works too. So, how did I want to do this? I can take care of the shaman right now with my hatchet. Perfect. And you maybe deal with the archer a little bit. You can hurt him. Let's see it. No! Oh. That'd have been very fortunate. Can you do anything? You can. Oh, okay. It's a guaranteed kill. It's a minimal amount of damage, then 8's not gonna really hurt me either way. Now with enemies all dead, they're all gone. Oh, that's alright. Strength's good to see on her, because she doesn't get enough. She's so weak. Yeah. One of the really funny things to do is you can actually surround archers completely, and then they can't attack anything. You just block off their movement, and then you can just, I don't know, hit them with a really, really weak guy a lot. It's good fun. Yeah, Colm hasn't seen a kill in a while. He's probably falling behind now. He was higher up when I first got him, but he's another weaker guy. Just lacks the class that some of my other units have. Okay, that's tricky. What do I use there? I think an axe would be best, but I don't know. So, there's a door up above that requires unlocking. There's a lot of knights in there, so I think Ross would do just fine over there. Oh, magic. Just fine, though, just fine. I did send Ross this way, yes. He's got a vulnerary, he's got a door key as well. Just move you up so you don't get forgotten. Oh, it seems very risky. Just Thinking about that, though, I don't really want to... Both of those units hit very hard. Just go here. Oh, look at that. He's gonna hit him twice, too. It's gonna be, what, level 12? 11? Okay. It's been a really long time. Ow. I think Ephraim's actually one of the best guys to actually take down the boss. For obvious reasons. We talked about his weapon, his signature weapon. We also talked about how he's got really good stats. He's probably going to be the one to do it. If not Ross. Ross is a little min-maxy right now, though. Seeing a lot of strength. Do any of you actually throw things? You all are carrying steel, except for that one guy who is a little slow to the armory, I think. Oh, you broke 30 health. Oh, you hit 30 health. Close enough. I want you for this, because you don't have negative impact on the weapon triangle here. Only positive and neutral. Who didn't I heal yet? Artur would be really funny to have up here, because he just wreck all 5 of these guys in one turn, but they'd hit him really hard back, so it's not exactly a safe option. Oh, here's a funny idea. Hey, Seth, you're useful again. I'm gonna get him killed someday, and I'm gonna be fine with it. I'm gonna be so okay. Could miss here. I'm not going to. Still sad about that archery miss a while back. There was like a 76% chance or something crazy like that. Don't remember the exact number, but I'm gonna spout one that sounds like it. You'll believe me. All of you, trust me. Don't rewind. Alright, so... Oh boy, no. No, not at all. That's much better. I could have shared that a little bit, because, you know, if you don't kill a guy, you get experience points too, but... I'm greedy. Well, Artur's greedy. He's a monk who's greedy. That will not fly. He's the worst. Now I can actually switch to my sword and be a lot safer. You're almost level 12. I'm not okay with that, almost. You're level 12. You're almost 10. This will be funny. Let's give you a little backup. They can't get behind him, so I can have a healer behind him. Totally safe. Also, you have a chest key in your pocket. None of you do, I don't think. I already checked that, but I'm going to check again because I love wasting time. As long as it's not my time. Wait, it is. That's right. I'm playing this game. Oh, I should have switched out of the hatchet. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, enemies are packing a lot more steel now, and it's great if you got dodge. If you don't... Oh, hello. Let's reverse this. Can they kill him, though? Probably... And they all reach the same space, I think. Let's run away. That seems like the best option right now. Where are you gonna go? Okay. You're still full. Just about, at least. Close enough. Now you're at full health. Let's kind of give them a choice, unless you have a javelin, in which case Arter's dying. Arter's not dying. Save what little of the hatches I can. I don't think... Oh, if every single one of these knights attacked him this turn, he would probably... There'd be a chance of him dying, but... that chance doesn't exist when they didn't actually move themselves into a good position. The computers are terrible at that because they're a programmed AI for, you know, the Game Boy Advance. They're not designed for smart. I can position any way I want to, though. I can position properly. Alright, I wonder, is this... It's not a dead end over there, is it? No, it leads around. It's kind of a shortcut, actually. With treasure. I love those kind of shortcuts. I don't care how much armor you're wearing, that just looks painful. That axe is bigger than his torso. Alright, strength's great, Ross, but you're not going to get any more of it after 2 more levels, so spread it out a little, please. Ow. Kinda hurts. Let's see what the mage chooses. He can't kill Franzo unless he's got one of those Thunder Tomes and a crit. Totally possible, but... Okay, these guys are kind of weak, actually. I don't know why I was so scared of them. I was going to blanking on the name, Ephraim. I was going to have him wall off that staircase and fight all 3 of them in the same turn, because he would have killed all of them, but the javelin user would have lived, I think, but... I didn't want to risk it. I really didn't have to worry, though, honestly. That's the nice thing. Does this provide cover? No? I don't know if you ever noticed, but the bottom left shows what terrain you're hovering over, and it tells you what kind of cover you get there. Like, for example, this guy's sitting on a throne, which gives you 30 void and 3 defense, which is pretty much the best in the game. These pillars give you 1 defense and 20 void, which are nothing to sneeze at, basically. They're pretty good, but they cut your movement a lot, which sucks, but stops the enemies in their tracks, too. I could have had the archer take a pot shot, but at this point, she's going to be a toughie to train. She's kind of wasting experience points whenever she gets any. It's rough, but that's kind of life. Alright, I want to see that he's going to be okay. 15, 15, and 16, which is 6, 6, and 7, which coincidentally is 19, but I can't even kill you. Oh, that was not the B button. Abort! He's weaker than I thought, actually. Well, this could be bad. use the Killer Lance just so I don't miss. So I can miss, yep. Where are you actually at? So, Javelin can do 9. You're out of here. You're so out of here. Unless... He can do a talking conversation with his brother right now, but not now, because his turn's over. So those Cavaliers showed up a lot faster than I thought too. I'm just not prepared for this mission, I guess. That's the beauty of going into this almost blind. It's been a while. Alright, I shouldn't be wasting time though, just worrying. I gotta actually make decisions here. If Ford dies, that's fine, but... Oh, there's the critical hit that you missed last time. He very well could die right now. It's a distinct possibility, and if he does, I won't sweat over it, really, because I have plenty of Cavaliers where he came from. Much better ones. Although I didn't really compare the stats yet. I need to do that at some point. I want to find out who's better. Franz or his brother. From a starting point. Level 10. Oh, you didn't get strength this time. Okay, that's fine. I'm 100% okay with that. It maxes at 20 for a class down unit, so... Oh, there's the one you could have dodged. Yep, he's dead. Wait, this gave him just the stat he needs to dodge. Health. Oh, actually, whoa, wow, he lived. Miracle. I'm slightly tempted to just run in and attack that guy now with the Killer Lance and just say, oh, you didn't make it. That's too bad. But no, it's not really my style. Okay, now I better kill him. Got a lot of chances for it. I don't see this messing up. You need to go over here. You're not doing anything for the rest of the mission. You can't miss this. She's still level 2, but I think there is potential with her. She might be useful someday. Mercenary. I could use you, but I'd rather not. You're quite buff already. Let's take a look topside. An angelic robe. Okay, that's for characters who need more health. It raises your health by 7 permanently. It's very nice. Who can use that right about now? Probably you. That'd be really good, actually. Because I'm always thinking way ahead in the future. I know what all the maxes for stats are and what the likelihood of a character is to reach that, so I put a lot of that into my decisions. That's a longbow. Longbows are really interesting because they have 3 range. Their accuracy is a little poor and they don't do a lot of damage, but 3 range, that's really good. Nothing else has it. You also have a longbow, yeah. Note the level 8 guy has 12 attack. That's really not very good. They kind of did a really weird thing with longbows in Radiant Dawn, which makes them lose half their accuracy at a 3 range. They're hilarious. The enemies just... They try and use them, and they fall on their face, and you're sitting there like, learn to use the bow first, sir. And then they don't. All those poor soldiers you kill. They didn't want war, they just protecting their families. Something, yada yada, etc. Water. Under the bridge, of course. Except the bridge is... it's gone. That's too bad, though. You need health. How many vulneraries you got? Just that one. You could use another. Seth! You're needed again. Not there. You're needed there. What a great friend. These two, they're best friends. Kind of like these two are. They're gonna be friends on the bench. Alright. I guess that's a staircase up above where those longbow users were. No? Oh, this counts enough. Reinforcements could pop up here. They could pop up here. They already did here. Who knows? That'll happen again. They're not going to here, though. We already kind of figured that out. So I'm going to funnel as many units as possible through here, and it's going to be very wonderful. Let's try this. You need the health right now. I actually want you there. Too many units. I sent Ross the other way, and then here's all my horsemen. Indoors, no less. Where'd you go? You're here, okay. That hatchet's just about outstayed its welcome, so soon I'll get him a nice hand axe, and he'll do some real damage at a range. That was a crit chance. That was a 3%. What did I do? I almost doomed my character. I give 100%. You don't. But I want to try this. I don't really want to try this. Let's do this instead. Let's just make sure I'm safe. Close to level 10. Real close. There's another one. This one, it's got Franz's name written all over it. As soon as he could say, he's got it. Perfect. I mean, I planned that. Look how amazing I am. Alright. Can I even reach that spot? No, I can't. Next turn. Really worried because it's been really quiet and I thought it was harder than this. It must be hindsight, I guess. Which is supposed to be 2020. They lied to me. Oh, there's the reinforcements at least. There's a thief. He's got a lockpick. I could steal that if I'm smart and tactical about it, but it's a lot of work and I'm not smart, so let's say that's not going to happen. He's going to probably run straight over here, though. No, he can't reach here because there's a wall in the way. He's got to be coming at me. What's he going to try and take? My angelic robe? Let's convoy that. None for you. As long as I don't forget it. I don't like being that close. Is there any chest keys here? No, I gotta go through 2 lockpick uses. Unless that guy, the shaman who's guarding those chests, has it. Lockpicks you don't pick up very often, they're really rare. So it's best not to waste them on... There's no real way to waste them, but... If you have keys, use those. Much more. expendable. Although if you think about it, keys are a little more useful because anyone can use them. I should have switched out of that hatchet, but I don't really mind. Okay. You can one-shot him. Been really sad if that missed. I don't know why I'm playing this game. I'd always be really sad if something happened. Oh, you're getting some defense in there. Defense, health. You're going to be a tough customer when you class up, if you live that long. Don't want to jinx it, but... You got the iron equipped. Good, good. Now, Arter's actually good on these shamans. These shaman, plural. So theoretically, like, he'd have a really, really good time with them, but since Franz is in the area, I think I'll have him move in. You could really hurt, though. So I'm gonna get shot twice, I think. So I better be at full health. Very good. Let's get the thief over here. Garcia's kind of slowing down right now. He's a little lower level than his son, but he's got really low stats comparatively. 8 less strength for 1. I think we're good. This is taking a long time, like I predicted, but at the same time, it's fairly easy. I'm not breaking any sweat with this, or mental sweat, or anything. That was a critical. That could have happened to me at some point. And then death! Yeah, longbows are the reason why it's really, really cool to have archers, talented archers. That's a sad little fight right there. Of course, as I mentioned way earlier in Let's Play, Nimi's not the best archer in the game by far. She pales in comparison to one of them. You're a knight with an iron lance. Another thing with those lance users, you gotta be really careful. They might be carrying a horse slayer. I really hope I didn't just doom Franz. 15, yeah, no, he's fine. He's fine. What am I worrying about? Thing about thieves, if they run into anyone competent, they can't actually hurt them. It's a very problematic trait. So we had one wave come through, maybe another will show up to surprise me. Stop getting those, it's scaring me. That Narder wanted that guy. It's a Thunder Tome, that could have been a crit chance. But it wasn't. Luck's an interesting stat. I don't know a whole lot about it actually, but from what I do know about it, it's probably useful. What health are you at? You're not very good, okay. Let's use this, and I think Franz has one more use as well. let's see if I can trick him into showing himself. And then getting a critical and killing my best unit. Now that I got him in range, I can finish him off. Do I have any door keys around here? I do not. I think I'll be just fine using a bunch of these lockpicks, though. As I mentioned earlier, I actually think the keys are better. There's a small issue where they do take up inventory space, though. Which you probably... Oh, whatever, I don't care. Wasn't paying attention. You will finish yourself off there. You guys will do the same. I'm starting to get into my old habit where I start using like fewer and fewer characters as I get further in the game. Until at one point I've got like 3 guys I care about. Right now I got Ross, Franz, and what's his face? Arter. So yeah, I got 3 guys right now. Kind of scary though if I put all my how's the phrase go again? Hopefully you get what I mean. If I all my eggs in the same basket, that's it. Oh, Arter, you didn't kill him. Shame on you. It's a durable wall. Guess it's going to take me 3 turns to collect all the loot there. I think I need to start gathering everyone up here. Hello. Ross he just cleaned up. Cleaned house. What an unfair character. To think he started out as this kind of measly unit. Die in 1 hit if I wasn't careful. It's not really a surprise, it's kind of a thing they do often in video games, or at least used to. Nowadays, I think they're striving more for a there's no wrong answer type of approach to some games. Unless you get really, really into the meta and whatnot. You need to fight the boss. You need to fight the boss. You guys both need healing, though. Cleric needs to step forward. There's no enemy there. Okay, good. Would have been down a cleric if that was the case. I think it's literally just this mage and this general left now. So let's see if this proves my hunch correct. Silver sword, and you do have room, okay. Wasn't sure. That should be fine. And then it wasn't. That could have killed me. Boss has a javelin, I believe. Starts with a silver lance. Oh, I can get the level. I can finish that. Ross to get it, though. Alright, I think I need to get Ross to level 20 as fast as possible, actually. He's one of those characters I actually could justifiably class up early, just so he doesn't fall behind in his ridiculous strength value. Let's take a look. Yeah, that throne giving him that 3 defense, that's big. That's really big. Get a new boss battle music too for the bigger enemy. Generals just, they're really brutal when they attack. You get to see it very soon, but it's not pleasant. Maybe you can rescue? No, okay. Thought I'd try it anyways. Let's see what's in that last chest. Could this be the item I'm thinking of? It's not. What a piece of junk. Oh, well, I think I'm getting the item in a mission or two, but there's another class item, one for Ross. How do you do against him? It's pretty even, actually. Let's try it. This couldn't go wrong, could it? Slightly stronger, but the halberd's a weapon for. It's like a horse slayer. It works really well on those cavaliers. Yeah, I really like how generals attack though with the spear and with the axe. My brother's a huge fan of their sword use though. It's just really, it's really brutal looking, especially when it hits. I had the fortune of dodging. Look, damage. You want to kill a general, there's very few things you can use. Alright, let's pile everyone in, I think. Oh, he got his special ability while I got a critical hit. Generals have a unique special ability, which lets them not take damage. As for what the chance of it going off is, I don't exactly know the number, but I'm sure that out there exists where you could find it. He's gonna hit me this time, though. Nope. Okay, he just doesn't get to, does he? The sad life of a boss who's completely ganged up on. Very impressive indeed. Oh, Volter Smelter. Ooh, resistance. That never happens. Actually, on the late game bonus missions and stuff, I've lost a lot of... I've lost characters to having max stats on every category except resistance. Certain attacks, they kill you when you don't have that. You will find out about it later, but I don't know, the status elements that work really, really well. Oh, this is a long video. It's only going to get longer too, because we actually have a mini ending to go through right now. I almost want to split this video into 2. I might do that. Nah, there's no point. Just have to deal with the completely unedited. Anyway, yeah, I've lost characters due to not having resistance, so I think it's a really, really underrated stat. And who are you? If you remember earlier, there was that guy with the thing in his hair who was looking for someone with indigo hair, I think they said. I guess that's this girl. Although I'm not sure I'd call that indigo. Maybe I don't remember what the color indigo is like, but it looks almost black to me. Maybe it's just my screen, I don't know. But yeah, this is who they were looking for, so that'll come into the plot later, I guess. Oh, I might just end it right now. Nope. What's going on? Ah! Ending stuff! I'll watch it. I'll wait till we get back into the map. Anyway, it's time for a flashback. This is what I thought was going to happen earlier when we were at Seraphiew, because this place is home to a lot of flashbacks. Alright, now we get introduced to, we might have seen his face already, but this is Lion, the Crown Prince of Grotto. And good friends with these two, apparently, or something like that. He's a nerd. Anyway, this Lion guy, he's a goody two-shoes guy who, you know, wants world peace and sappy stuff like that. You know, no one really wants that in a Fire Emblem game. Fire Emblem games exist because of war. They all have a war, as far as I'm concerned. I believe that's accurate. I haven't played all of them, but I'm just gonna guess. So that means in the Fire Emblem universe, Lion's a bad guy. So Ephraim wants to become a strong fighter. That happens, so his prayers got answered clearly. Lion wants... He wants all our people to be happy. Oh, something went wrong there. Rheneas is not happy. Anyway, we learn about the Sacred Stones here a little bit. Just a little bit more. We already know that with those destroyed, demons come back into the world, and monsters, and whatever else. General Dussel, I think is his name. We already saw him. He's the guy with the gray beard and the crazy green hair, I think. Maybe it was brown, I don't remember. I think it was green. I'm gonna go with green. Or it could have been purple. It's really hard to remember some of these characters' colors for their hair, because it's all so nonsensical. I don't know. No, he had like a dark, really dark color, I think. Kind of like this blackish purple. I don't know. It could have been anything. Maybe we'll see him someday. Lion wants to be like his father, the guy who's marching armies across the land. Anyway, this should be over soon. We actually beat part 1. We beat it pretty easily. Only one casualty. After this, we can get onto the harder part of the game, and there'll be a lot more deaths, and hopefully none for important characters. Like our main one. Anyway, we've already seen Lion several times appearing next to his father in just about every scene we've seen that guy in. That includes the invasion of Rheneas at the start of the game, so some food for thought as far as the story goes. You know, Lion might be agreeing with all this. Now they celebrate back in Frelia place. We successfully extracted Ephraim from the grotto, which is basically all that part was doing, really. We were going down there to want some rumors that he was there. Now that he's free, it's really a matter of, I guess there's a strategy meeting right now where they decide who's going where. Oh, Prince, Ainz? Inez? I don't know how to say his name. Crown Prince of Frelia. This guy is the best archer. He's amazing. See, he's got a bow. See that right there? It's on the screen. Read. He also makes me think of, like, distinctly that one terrible character in Yu-Gi-Oh! You know which one I'm talking about. No, wait. Which one? Oh, that show. I remember seeing it as a kid. It was, well, it definitely didn't teach me how to play card games, that's all I have to say. Neither did this game, but, still, he reminds me of him. It's probably the hair, I don't know. As far as, personality goes, this guy doesn't really have one. Look, I talked in a scene. Goodbye. Oh, he's back, actually. Just kidding, everyone. I lied to you. Hello again. Now I know for a fact this is the last scene we see this guy in. Kind of disappears off camera, I think. Anyway, very soon we're actually going to have to pick our path. That's another thing with the end of part 1, chapter 8, I think we were on. It's a trap! It's kind of topical, actually, because the new Star Wars movie came out, and everyone knows the whole "it's a trap" thing from Star Wars, and how great it is. Oh, look, it's a dragon person. I hope we don't meet more of these in every single Fire Emblem game. Mankeets, or whatever you call them, are staples in Fire Emblem. Since maybe even the beginning. I don't know if they're in every game, but they're in a lot of them. And I can't decide if they're really good or really, really bad. I think it depends. Although in this game, I believe your Mankeet only gets 50 attacks permanently, like ever. You get one Dragon Stone, and then that's it. Unless you can find some in the ruins, I don't actually know. There's still a lot I don't know about this game. I played it a lot, but I'm not really a master at it yet. I have no plans of it either, really. I play it for the fun of it. I don't play it to figure every little detail out. Always something new to learn. Anyway, so we got a little backstory on how she joined. So she's important, I guess. We'll be seeing her in our party in 20 chapters. Oh, she's also got that really dumb thing where she looks like she's 6, but she's probably 1,000 years old. Hate to spoil that, but it doesn't actually matter. It's one of those things that just kind of bugs me. Well, Frelia is losing the war. That's good. So this is the Tower Volney. It's a bonus level you can go to that lets you grind forever, basically. You get past this point and you can just get all your characters to level 20, all your characters to class up, etc. You probably even find class up items deep in it, but that's where Frelia kept their Sacred Stone. It's gone now. That makes this one and Grotto. That's 2 Sacred Stones. Speaking of horrors that spread, yeah, the tower's full of monsters. There's no soldiers here, just skeletons and ugly little ghouls. Whatever else. One of the kind of annoying monster enemies we haven't ran into yet, like a Moth Duke or something like that. They're these little wolf things. They move very fast. Kind of weaker, but you know, the speed is really annoying, tedious. So yeah, thinking about the old generals is they all have a conscience. This how did I say his name again? Kalak, I think. Yeah, he doesn't care. There is a bit of background between him and Joshua. We'll never find out about that, though. Joshua's dead. Oops. There's what, 5 Sacred Stones? There's... let me think. Reneus, Frelia, Rouston, Grotto. Is one of them missing? Is there only 4? Oh, there's that, Johanna or whatever. That desert place. Yeah, there's 5 second stones, okay. I was confused for a second, and then I remembered, oh, there's one more place that we haven't gone to. Or heard mention, actually. Except for that bit in the map. Speaking of the devil, he's going to John right now. Off screen, of course, we won't see his trip there. He's not an important character. Anyway, we do get to follow several different characters now. Erica wants to go to Rouston. Okay, I'm just going to point out, if Erica stays in Frelia right now, she's going to die. Like, quickly. Of course, Ephraim's going straight for the heart of the capital. He's going right back into Grotto with reinforcements this time. And he's not bringing that traitor either. We don't need traitors. Alright, so I have choices now. I get to choose either Ephraim or Erica as my character, my hero. Although technically, if either of them die, no matter which path I pick, I still get game over because they're super important or something. But yeah, they split up again. Well. Now the sad parting music plays. Now, I'm actually trying to decide right now. I haven't made this full decision yet. I was going to go with Erica's path at first because there's an interesting bit with Joshua there that you don't get to see in Ephraim's path, but he's dead. So now I kind of want to pick that path because of the irony. As far as difficulty goes though, I actually think Ephraim starts harder and then gets easier, but I could be very wrong on that because I know both end in a very difficult mission. One that I've restarted many, many times. Alright. So, decision time. Did they say Ephraim starts easier? Because I lied horribly. It starts harder. It starts much harder. Kind of want to go Ephraim's, actually. Let's go Ephraim's. But I couldn't get rid of Seth. Anyway, I wish it let me save before I chose. I think I was actually planning on doing both paths eventually, but I'll just save over a different save file for now, and then if I do make it around, or if I die early, I can start again at where they split up for the mission before, and I'll just do that one off camera. They have two very different endings, though. Very different kind of ways of telling the story as well. It's kind of weird. Ephraim's is it's the traditional Fire Emblem. You lay siege to castles, you kill kings, etc., etc. You know, it's all interesting and stuff like that. Until eventually you find the bad guy and finish the game and save the world. It's great. Really simple. I think it did save after that boss fight, actually. So perfect. Perfect. But now we're back on the map. So, Bear, because it's kind of weird. It's like this kind of bittersweet love story thing mixed in with all the siege and battle and etc. Been saying etc. a lot. I need to change up my words a lot. Let's change them to and so on. There we are. So the Tower of Valny is unlocked and so on. So I could go there and train up. I'm not going to though because of this game mode I'm doing. No cheating. I really hope I don't need to do that though, because this next mission, I had bad experiences with it. Also, yeah, enemies appear on the map that I'll run into. I'm not going to fight those either. I could see the option to retreat upon entering the fight, so I could just go in and retreat, and then no experience points are gained. Thus no cheating happened. Well, thanks for watching, and I hope you're looking forward to the next video where tragedy will most assuredly strike. That's all for today though.